The purpose of this video is to show you two things. First, how to create an assignment in Schoology using the digital Dropbox, and second, to show you what it looks like after the students have turned it in and how you grade those assignments. So, to create an assignment, you go up to your course list and you choose one of your courses. From here, click on Assignments, and I'm going to add an assignment. All you have to do is give the assignment a name. Now in this case, I have a document that I want to attach to the assignment that I want the students to download and work on, and then this document they will put in the digital Dropbox. So what I do is I choose the file. It's right here. Click Open. Now you see the document's been uploaded to the assignment. In here is where I would type in any directions that I want the students to have. So I would tell them download the document, complete the activity, then submit it to the Dropbox. Down here you always choose a due date, whenever you want this to be due. In this case, I'll just pick today. It usually comes up with 11:59 p.m. is midnight. Now you assign the points that you want. Let's say it's worth 5 points. Over here, I would choose a category. What do I have? I can leave it ungraded if I just want it as like a practice thing, formative assessment test, whatever. Here we'll say it's a formative assessment. Scales rubric. Down here, once this green arrow, this box right here, it's highlighted, this means that the Dropbox is enabled. Now, if this were an assignment I were sharing with my other classes, I would simply go over here to copy to course, and any courses I wanted, I just click the box, and now this assignment will go to that course. In this case, I'm just going to leave it for the one class. So, Dropbox is enabled, visible to students, which means it will show up on their calendar. Now I click Create Assignment. So now the assignment pops up here. It will also appear on the student's home page over on the right hand side. It will show them that they have an assignment due on a specific date for a specific class. Alright, so once the kids have done the assignment, what does it look like? So here I'm going to go over to an assignment that I created. So for me as a teacher, what I see over here on the right hand side, it's telling me I have 18 ungraded assignment submissions. I'm going to click on that, and it tells me which class period these assignments were turned into and how many were turned in. So right now I can see that not everyone in the class has turned in the assignment. When I click on the tab over here, what you'll see is if I had a document or any instructions, they would show up right here. Over here on the right hand side is the names of all the students who've turned in the assignment. It tells me if they turned it in on time. It also shows me that only 18 out of 24 have actually turned it in. Alright, so now I want to grade this. I just click on the student's name. So you can see this was a document that I had put out for the kids to download and work on. Now, it looks kind of small. You want it easier to read, come up here to where this percentage is. And I can change the size by simply typing in 175%, and you see it gets bigger. Now, all I have to do is go through, check out the answers, grade whatever I want. Now, if I want to include a comment somewhere, I come down here to where it says comment, click on this, and now I've put a sticky note on there, and I can type in any comment that I want. So I would say okay, so a little comment, I want to know more, you know, if I'm going to take points off or whatever it may be. Okay, now I minimize that, so when the student looks at this assignment, they'll see this, and if they just hold their cursor right over the sticky note, they can see my comment and they'll understand, all right, why did you take points off or whatever it may be. Okay, now I want to give it a grade. I come up here. This one's 8 out of 10. Now if I want to make a comment to the student that'll show up in the grade book, I type it right here and you click show to student. If not, I just click submit. If I need to send another a comment to a student, let's say they submitted the wrong thing, I could send that over here by adding the comment. Okay, it's done. Now I want to make sure too, since I put a sticky note here, I want to save changes. I would click save changes and then that will make that a permanent part of this. Now to move on to the next student, I just click the arrow over here and you can see the next assignment comes up. Again, I want it to be a little bit bigger, easier to read. I just change the size and now I can go through, I can read the answers. I can put a grade in here. Now, once I'm done grading, you see if I go back to this page, the original assignment page, I can see the scores for the students, the ones I've graded. Also, if you click on the grade book, you can see once you type in a score, it automatically goes in the grade book and you don't have to enter anything in the grade book itself. That's all there is to it.